Hello and welcome to the College of West Anglia Student of the Year Awards 2021 for the Business, Humanities, Science and Computing faculty. My name's Grace Jones, I'm the college's Marketing and Events Coordinator and I'll be your MC for this evening. It's fantastic to have everyone here tonight to join in the celebration of student success. And while we are unable to hold a physical event this year, we are delighted to still be able to celebrate the achievements and successes of our student virtually. And we very much hope that you enjoy the event. Before we move on to the nominations, we're going to hear from the Principal of the College, David Pomfret.
Good evening and welcome to the CWA Virtual Student of the Year Awards 2021. The Student of the Year Awards are always a personal highlight of the year, and I'm extremely proud of the achievements of our learners. And tonight, we will be celebrating their success. 2021 has been a very challenging year globally, and the COVID-19 pandemic has presented significant challenges for our students. Despite that, it's been another successful year for the college. Now, as recognised by Ofsted in our most recent inspection, we will provide some of the best facilities in the country, and our learners benefit from using high-quality resources in inspiring environments. This year, we've continued to invest in our facilities, with £1 million of investment in building improvements across all of our campuses and an £800,000 investment in a brand new School of Nursing Studies at the Kings Lynn campus, which will see the introduction of Level 5 Associate Nursing Apprentices in partnership with Anglia Ruskin University and the Queen Elizabeth Hospital next year. I'm passionate about this new development, which will make such a difference to the hospital and our local community. Other recent achievements include the award of the Ministry of Defence's Employer Recognition Scheme Gold Award in recognition of our commitment to the armed forces. In fact, CWA are the first college in the UK to win this award. Further evidence of our commitment to partnership working with employers came with unprecedented success in the Norfolk Apprenticeship Awards in April, with 11 CWA apprentices and 2 employer partners recognised across a wide range of categories. Highlights included success for employer partner AMR Electrical Services Limited, who won the SME Employer of the Year Award, and Stuart Nimmo, a Level 5 management apprentice at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital, who won the highly coveted COVID-19 Response Special Recognition Award. We were able to celebrate the success of many of our apprentices and our partnership with employers at our recent Virtual Apprenticeship Awards. Last November, 5 Prince's Food apprentices from our Wisbech campus were the first ever cohort nationwide to achieve the Level 3 Diploma in Food and Drink Engineering Maintenance and completed their endpoint assessments. Activities to support the community and raise money for charity take place throughout the year and across many curriculum areas. I couldn't be prouder of our staff and students this year who went the extra mile during the unprecedented COVID-19 pandemic. Here are just a few examples. Our Health and Social Care Department raised £812 for the Kings Lynn Food Bank under the National FE Food Bank initiative by holding a series of events, including a Disney-themed fancy dress day and a raffle, as well as collecting over 80 items for the food bank too. CW staff, students and the general public raised a further £805 for food banks in need during the pandemic across both Norfolk and Cambridgeshire. Teaching staff at the College of West Anglia produced vital personal protective equipment, including face shields, door openers and clips to keep those on the front lines safe during the crisis. And staff from our Novus restaurant donated boxes of cakes and pastries to care homes. Staff and students at our Cambridge campus donated food and raised cash to support the Shepperth Animal Emergency Fund. and 25 public protective students were trained by Kings Lynn and West Norfolk Borough Council and worked with COVID marshals out in the community in a highly visible reassurance and guidance role, helping to give information and advice to people and businesses to ensure they protect themselves and follow the rules to protect West Norfolk. And CWA TV and film and performing arts students wrote, filmed and produced TikTok videos for the council to inspire younger people to stay safe and keep others safe. And CWA staff and students ran, walked and cycled over 3,800 miles to promote well-being and raise money for the local mental health charity Norfolk and Waveney Mind during the pandemic. Many students and alumni of the college, particularly from the health and social and nursing and paramedic courses, worked at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital in a variety of different healthcare roles throughout the pandemic, whilst continuing in their full-time studies. The total monies raised from COVID-related fundraising activities, including the FE Food Bank Initiative, Miles for Mind, and PPE production, exceeded £2,000. Each year, College of West Anglia students achieve success in many areas, including external competitions. Here are some examples of this. Callum Holdham, one of our engineer apprentices working at Sibelco, won Apprentice of the Year award at the Mayor's Business Awards in March. Rachel Penny, a mature hairdressing student from our Wisbech campus, showed real determination and commitment during lockdown. She took part in an Instagram competition held by Pro Styling UK and beat many other outstanding entries to take the top prize. Last year, CWA students once again performed well in WorldSkills UK competitions, with 18 students registered to compete across diverse disciplines such as digital media production, health and social care, carpentry, fitness training, commercial makeup and electrical installation. Unfortunately, the UK competition finals, the Birmingham NEC, had to be cancelled due to the pandemic, but not before 8 students had already qualified. I'd like to thank our in-house internet TV company, Springboard TV, for supporting tonight's awards and for embracing WorldSkills competitions so wholeheartedly. Now, given that profile of student success, our award winners tonight, selected from our body of over 8,000 students, should be very proud of their achievements. I'm extremely proud and congratulate you on your commitment, standard of work and achievements. You're all a massive inspiration to others. Well done. And finally, I'd like to thank all the families, friends and employers for supporting and encouraging you during the course of your studies at the college. I would also like to thank those staff whose support enabled you to reach your potential, and the college governors for their unstinting support. Once again, let me congratulate all our award winners and wish you the very best for the future. Thank you.
So out of an 8,000 strong student body, staff nominated their best students for each award category. Out of all of the entries, the nominees were shortlisted to just 3 individuals. Finally, our principal, David Pomfret, and the wider senior management team have chosen the winner and runners-up for each category. The winner of this category will be revealed tonight. And now I'd like to introduce the Assistant Principal of Funding and Performance, Robert Petto, who will read out each of the 3 nominations and announce the winner and runners-up.
Rob? Sorry to interrupt, Rob. We can't hear you.
Is that any better?
There you are.
Where
Like,
was I?
start again. Start again.
Start again. Okay.
Start again.
This was the first one, so it was always likely to go wrong, wasn't it? So let's go again. So the Business, Humanities, Science and Computing faculty covers a wide range of academic and practical subjects, including A-levels, humanities, business studies, computing, science, hospitality and travel and tourism. Encompassing our access to HE provision, this area has a strong focus on young people and adults progressing to high-level studies or employment. It gives me great pleasure to read out the nominations of this year's finalists for the Business, Humanities, Science and Computing category of the Student of the Year Awards 2021. Our first nomination is for Margaret Humphrey. Margie is an excellent academic student, a truly inspirational and outstanding character, and has performed at the highest standard throughout the Access to Medicine course. She is consistently a distinction level student and has produced work that can only be described as outstanding. She works with a purpose and enthusiasm that is infectious and is liked and respected by staff and students alike. With outstanding attendance, she has proven to be one of our best students. As well as excelling on the course, she has also worked on the front line in A&E at Addenbrooke's throughout the pandemic. On top of this, she took part in mock interviews with the Level 3 Year 1 students to help them develop their employability skills. All tutors have nothing but good things to say about her and are fully supportive of this nomination. She is a credit to herself and the college and the NHS, as well as being an outstanding human being. I have rarely, if ever, encountered a student worthier of recognition than Margie. Our second nomination is for Matthew Rose. The positive transformation I've seen in Matt since progressing to Level 3 Business, Travel and Events, having completed the Level 2 last year, is phenomenal. Matt's confidence has shown through this year. Previously had been less inclined to proactively join in class discussion. This year, not only does he offer answers when a tutor asks a question, but also confidently leads discussions amongst his peers. Matt's attendance is 100% and he's joined every single lesson on time, be it in college or online. This year has been challenging for everyone, but Matt has embraced this change and demonstrated an optimistic attitude to learning, giving every lesson, assignment and test his best efforts. The impact of this has been evidenced by feedback from tutors, his results and the work he submits. Using various IT sources, platforms and research methods, Matt is adaptable and has developed a strong resilience to change, sometimes with very little notice beforehand. Matt is polite, friendly, hardworking student who I believe is a role model to others and will accomplish any future aspirations. And finally, our last nomination is for Bethany Ross. Beth is a second-year A-level student who has worked extremely hard to apply herself to her studies. She found the expectations of the course difficult at first, but sought feedback from her tutors and made good use of college resource to turn this around. Undertaking independent study to plug any knowledge gaps, she eagerly seized on opportunities to improve her writing and analytical practice and made remarkable progress, ending the year as one of the highest performers. She was a great ambassador for CWA during her work placement at Trues Yard Fisher Folk Museum, for which she produced an original story for the World War II display, as well as a piece on life in the 1950s. In her second year, she took on a paid job, yet made sure her attendance and quality of her work never suffered. For a youngster to combine work and study during a national crisis is an amazing achievement. Beth demonstrates a combination of raw academic and emotional intelligence, and we're very proud of her for the progress she has made. And now it's time to announce the winners and runners-up. The first of the joint runners-up is Margaret Humphrey. And the second and equally worthy runner-up is Matthew Rose. And that leaves me to announce that the winner of the Business, Humanities, Science and Computing Student of the Year Award 2021 is Beth Ross. Congratulations to all of our finalists this evening. You should all be extremely proud of your achievements.
Thanks, Rob. So I never fail to be impressed and inspired by the achievements of the young people receiving these awards. This year has been no exception. I really hope that you will take away some of this inspiration with you tonight. And so we've reached the end of our ceremony, and I would like to thank you for joining us tonight. But before that, I'd like to introduce Sharon Cambridge, our Chair of Governors, to offer her closing remarks.
Thank you, Grace. Can I say to everybody, thank you so much for attending this evening's ceremony. And thank you particularly to the marketing team for organising this event, which I'm sure we all appreciate cannot have been easy in the current circumstances. My fellow governors and I are very proud of you and your fellow students, which of course includes those who are not award winners today like yourselves. And I very much hope that you've enjoyed your ceremony and that receiving your award will serve to encourage you further in your studies or future career. Thank you very much again for attending, and please enjoy the rest of your evening. Well done.
Thanks, Sharon. And that concludes this evening's awards ceremony. Thank you so much for coming, and well done on your outstanding achievements tonight.